Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. So today we're looking at the brand new Freeze Augment Stable Mix, which is literally high pressure pump, but an exotic version. This is exactly like high pressure pump, but it's a lot better. Basically double as effective as high pressure pump. So let's go ahead and hop into a game, see how nice this thing actually is. I'm using this black ruby paint. I had no clue it actually was animated. Wasn't that a new paint for Black Friday? It could have been. I don't remember the last time they added a brand new paint to this game. It's probably been forever, but Black Ruby does not sound familiar. You guys will have to let me know. Also, pretty cool picture for Valentine's Day. It just sucks that who cares about Valentine's Day? Dude, I wish we got a brand new skin every single event. Now, paints would be nice as well, but come on, man. When are we gonna get some new content? Apart from obviously grenades that we're getting. So here we go. Let's see how far it shoots. Stand here, shoot. Oh, wow, yeah. No, that's pretty good. Dude, I hate auto supplies. That thing is the most annoying aspect of this game right now. Supplies, auto activation, turn that off. All right, can I even get into the enemy base? Let's check here. This is getting ridiculous. These guys are so annoyingly good. I swear everyone in the legend rank is just good now, which is why I'm excited for Tanki Classic, because no one's going to be remarkably good to start off with, so everyone's going to be pretty nicely close to one another. So shoot here, distance. It's not amazing so far. Not to mention my entire team is getting absolutely murked. And what is this? Oh my gosh, their team is insane. Their team is just insane. Okay, kill this dude. 300 damage up shot is not bad. At least a tick, sorry. Okay, I do have lifeguard. That is a savior right now, and I'm dead. All right, let's look at this though and compare it to the crystal version, because this is obviously an exotic augment, so it needs to be much better than the crystal augment you can buy. So we shoot here. Let's go to the very edge. Very edge right there. You shoot to about, it's kind of hard to tell, maybe the second or third window there. Let's check what shock freeze can do, or high pressure pump can do. So now we're on high pressure pump. Let's line up here. Shoot. And okay, it's about the same distance. The big difference here though with the crystal augment, you guys see how it's a pretty narrow angle. You can't actually hit that many people at once. Whereas with the new exotic augment, it's the exact same as high pressure pump, but you can shoot more of a wider angle. So we're on a medium to large sized map here, just so I can kind of take a look. So it's exactly the same as high pressure pump, except your angle is a lot larger, so you don't actually have to aim directly on someone. It's like normal freeze, but obviously you get a lot more range. Now I'll be honest, it looks kind of jank. It does not feel like I'm getting the same range as high pressure pump, even though I am. I'm getting the exact same range. The big difference is now I can hit people at a wider angle. It's just weird because it looks like normal freeze. Now obviously, like, I'm getting more range. It just feels odd being an exotic augment, like maybe legendary right above, you know, the purple rarity, which high pressure pump is, but putting it at exotic, I mean, I get it's a brand new augment. Tanki has to give people a reason to spend money on containers or keys now. I don't even know, man. Containers are just such a bore these days, but it just feels weird putting it at the exotic rarity when, in my personal opinion, this thing is slightly better than high pressure pump. I mean, it's obviously better because you don't have to be super exact anymore. You can actually hit someone without being, you know, that perfect with your shot. But it's so weird putting this at the exotic rarity when it definitely does not feel like that. Also, the gameplay loop right now is so awful. I'm just so ready for Tanki Classic. I'm tired of this gameplay loop that's going on, because literally what it is just spamming the most obnoxious meta in the game, having the most OP augments, the most overpowered overdrives, and just spamming that. And look at their base. It's protected by like 3 to 4 people. Obviously, I can't 1v4, so you know, there goes that chance of even hoping to kill those guys. Let's see the distance. Okay, distance is pretty good. Definitely better than normal freeze. Normal freeze is, in my opinion, unusable in Tanki's current meta, because most fights are now medium to long range. Short range fights are basically gone from this game. But I'll be honest, most people play like babies nowadays in Tanki's current meta. And who's gonna blame them, right? When you can die instantly from these OP augments and overdrives, it's really hard to do well in Tanki's current gameplay loop without camping, which just sucks. Okay, nice overdrive. I saw that coming from a mile away. Repair. Oh, saved myself. Doesn't matter though, I'm dead because some guy hit me down to 1 HP right after I repaired. That's honestly probably the main reason I'm not looking forward to getting overdrives in Tanki Classic. I wouldn't mind it if the overdrives were just giving you supplies, because most people would save those for dire situations. Like, it's not just going to be a one and done. Sure, you can get all your supplies, but that doesn't mean you're going to instantly defeat the guy you're going against. The overdrives, like the EMP overdrive going to Tanki Classic, where you can essentially have someone's supplies removed. Obviously, you're not going to stun them, but removing someone's supplies is a big deal. So I'm honestly really scared that overdrives in Tanki Classic are going to feel a lot like normal overdrives in current Tanki Online, which is just the biggest thing I'm hoping we don't get. I don't want a semblance of the current Tanki Online gameplay loop in Tanki Classic. That would just be one of the biggest bummers ever. Also, if Tanki Classic has spawn protection, that's gonna suck. Because one of the best parts about old Tanki, yeah, you could say also one of the most annoying factors, is that you could easily spawn camp. Whereas in current Tanki Online, if you want to spawn camp, you're not going to do very well because the person's going to spawn, have 2 seconds of immunity, and kill you. I did enjoy that aspect of old Tanki, so hopefully in Tanki Classic they don't add spawn protection. And spawn protection was only added in the last few years, so it wouldn't be right to add that to Tanki Classic when it wasn't a part of Tanki Classic or the classic Tanki that we remember. So let's hope they don't add spawn protection. And yeah, it's obviously annoying to get spawn camped, but I think being the person spawn camping is just so much fun, getting that much XP. It was a fun aspect of old Tanki, and you could easily leave battles, whereas now matchmaking, you can't really choose what team you're on. It's kind of just luck of the draw. Yeah, this augment is cool, but I don't know. Exotic rarity, definitely not. It maybe has a legendary rarity because it's only slightly better than the crystal augment high pressure pump. It's not insanely overpowered. But in terms of its effectiveness, yeah, it's good. But I don't know, exotic rarity again is just a bit too much in my opinion. I mean, you're not really gonna want to be 1v2ing in the current meta because of how fast people damage you. So having high pressure pump and only really being able to shoot one person at a time isn't the end of the world, because you really only want to take one-on-ones with freeze anyways. So I don't know. This augment just seems kind of useless. Yeah, it's nice, it's good, but the exotic rarity, especially with containers being as expensive as they are nowadays, I don't know, it just feels like, yeah, it's good, but it feels very, very underwhelming, which most augments do nowadays. I mean, they've added so many augments. The only way to really make an augment fresh and fun is to make it completely change how the turret actually works, which honestly I'm not sure if Tanki wants to go in that direction. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this augment. Don't forget to use credit Taspens. I'll see you in a future video. Peace out, everybody.